NSG! Hello! Welcome! How are you? I hope I'm not. Okay.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
How's everything? Oof. It's been a while. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't
Guess we can rest a bit.
because I had to do house chores and I didn't realize that it would take up that long for it to finish, so I decided to not stream yesterday. Ouch. Okay. Everything's going well. What about you? Well, as well as it could be, I think. Work has been fine. But yeah, there's a little more private thing that is not really going well for me. Work and stream is well, but my private life is a little, I don't know, house situation is a little bit making me not, well, a little moody, I would say. So yeah. Also, I wanted to stream another game today, but I'm not sure if I can stream Genshin because usually Genshin is pretty laggy for me. Lately, after the update, it's so weird that the game is a little laggy. But I'm hoping that after this one, it's no longer as laggy. There's a update. There's another patch update just last Wednesday, so it's supposed to be much better now. I wanted to play some other game actually today because I promised one of my viewers that I will be playing Potion Permit to show them what the game is, but I forgot that I haven't update or buy a new I haven't update my payment for my Google Play. So and most of my games are Google Play Pass, yeah, using Google Play Pass. So if I'm not updating the game, I had to deal with not being able to play certain games because of that. So yeah, it's sad. So I decided to just play Genshin, which is far more better. Also, I wanted to play Genshin actually, but it's just not the game that I wanted to play on stream right now because I promised something else. Hey, Adrian! Whoa, Ninja! Hello, Adrian, how are you? Hello, how are you? Ninja, hey, thank you so much for the raid.
Better than nothing.
I saw your stream before I started mine. I was just coming home and decided to open up Twitch before I start stream. Hello, welcome raiders. My name is let me pause this. My name is Amekaira. Thank you for the shout out, Adrian. I'm gonna also give a shout out to NSG. By the way, my name is Amikaida. I mostly do variety streaming, and most of the games that I play is yeah. Hello. Most of the game I played is Genshin or mobile games, other mobile games. Today I was supposed to be playing Potion Permit, but I think Potion Permit is also available on PC, and it's not specifically just a mobile game. But I was supposed to play that, but I haven't updated my Google payment, so now I gotta wait 2 weeks before I can update the Google payment. So yeah, Google Play subscription. But yeah, mostly I stream new mobile games that I wanted to try. And if I like it, I'm probably gonna play that more. If I don't really like it, I probably would just stream that one more time. Yesterday, I tried out Vampire Survivors. Also, Survivor isn't specifically just PC, just mobile game. It's also available on Steam. So yeah, it's been a while. How have you been? I've been great. Thank you for asking. How are you? How is everyone here? How are you guys? I hope everything has been fine for you. Today, I'm playing Genshin instead of what I was supposed to play. But might as well gather some EXP for Nuvilate. So he's almost 90. He's almost level 90. Almost. And I also need to learn how to use him because I used him on a boss fight. Not a boss fight, in a dungeon, I think. And he did not get good damage. I don't understand what I did wrong. I did the artifact just as it was in the tutorial, not tutorial. What is it? The thing that we used to, yeah, as the guide. That is still trying to kill me in game. Oh, that's so fun though. That's so fun playing with your chat. It was Monster Hunter, right? So how is that? I thought when you co-op in Monster Hunter, I thought it was like, like Genshin Impact. When you co-op with people, you kind of kill monsters together. So it's possible for it to be PvP. I thought it was mostly just player versus everyone. It's fun, I bet it is. It's one of the few games that in PC that I had in my bucket list of games that I want to play when I finally get my PC. This one doesn't have any. Can I take this? Okay. No PvP, they tried to kill me with my channel. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's fun though. That's really fun. So what's the thing with your channel points that they could redeem? Like banning some actions in game? What the? Oh, idiot! You were supposed to go there. Why were you? Okay. Dialog is a little drunk today. Put my controller down for 30 seconds. Oh no! But did you die? Oh shoot, I almost died. That's fun, yeah? One more. Ugh. Ooh. Why is there a lot of enemies around here? That's so fun though. Oh, I had enough. I had enough of the resin today. Okay, I can do more. Let's go find another of this. What is it called? Okay, Blossom of Revelation. Okay, let's go. How many times did you die in game?
Another test subject.
Hold the line.
That tingle this. You're open.
Flicker.
Just once to the channel point. so basically the chat can be blamed. They didn't contribute to most of the death. Other times were my mistakes. How dare you blame chat for that? Oh gosh.
Rest and rebuild.
Chat barely contributes to your death in game. I hope it's not. Oh, I think it's not as laggy as it was yesterday. I think the patch from last week, not last week, but last 2 weeks, was causing a lot of lagginess. But now, after the latest patch, it's been okay. They have corrupted you. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm the third party in this. The way I see it, chat barely does anything to harm. I mean, most of the time it was you. They are innocent. They got me one time, it doesn't mean they didn't try them more than once. But did you die? More than one time? The way I see it, Lou, is that even without chat sabotaging you, you probably would die more? I don't know, maybe? Uh-huh. Oh, can I? Oh, do I have to? I was using my alternative. She doesn't have the best gear yet. Oh, do you play? Wait. Oh, the one, the Monster Hunter game. Wait, did I miss anything? Actually, I miss a lot. Oh, oh. Go, 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 go. Get it. Did I miss anything? Oh, I have to... I'm sorry. Here we go again. I want my stream to be like a chill stream, but sometimes I would do that. You know what? I gotta do this with him. Okay. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
19-second. Oh, come on. Sixth second! Woo! Did I get all of it? Please tell me I get all of it. Freaking... I didn't. Sorry. They killed me once and got me beaten to near death multiple times. Okay, that's fair enough. That was so fun though. But how long is it like your... So all of it is from that one channel points where you had to put your controller down for 30 seconds? Minute timer. Ah, so they can only redeem that. Someone can only redeem that once every 30 minutes. Is that correct? Oh, okay, I see. Wait, what? Oh, come on. How am I going to... Oh, come on. Hey, Frother, welcome. Oh yeah, hey, I was supposed to play the game, the potion permit, but I couldn't because I forgot to update the payment for my Google Play Store. And it's a game that you can play with Google Play Store activated. So yeah, I probably will be able to play it in a few weeks. Oh, for F's sake. Please tell me I got it. Thank you. Oof. Also, I hope it's not as laggy. Yesterday it was laggy for me, even for me, and for the screen. Google Play Pass, yeah. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Skibidi Rizzler. What does Skibidi means? No, I'm probably showing my age by asking that question. I honestly don't know what skibidi mean, and I think I told the other day that I got called by one of my student called me, said that, oh, you have skibidi aura, and I was like, huh? What is that? That doesn't sound like... I don't know if that's it's brain rot. You have skibidi aura, oh no.
Damn you!
So I was right in thinking that it doesn't sound like a... Oh. Dang it. It doesn't sound like a like a oh my god, wait. I was like, that kind of sound like a slur. But then again, they also would sometimes like, oh, okay, Diva. I would be like, okay, you work on this and this assignment, and then this and this, and they will be like, okay, Diva.
Not too far now.
So yeah,
Allow me.
that's the kind of student that I'm teaching. They would either say slay or diva interchangeably. Both of them. It's a brain rot. One time I said skibidi and my kid cousin were like, you know that? I'm old. Ugh. Even when I was younger, I didn't know a lot of slang or terms that was popular among my friend. Even during those times when I'm around that age, when those slang is popular. Wait, let me go downstairs and turn off the water pump for a bit. I won't be long. Okay. Don't go anywhere. I think my dad already turned it off. So I'm back.
Wait.
Oh, by the way, what did I say? Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Well, you're not going anywhere now. Oh, I love this. I think this is the first time I get this Lumidons bell. It almost looked like bluebells. The first time I know about the flower, bluebell flowers from Harvest Moon Tales of Two Towns. If anyone have ever played that game. And I think that is what makes me wanted to that's probably one of the best for me, Harvest Moon. One of the best after Harvest Moon Back to Nature. That's probably one of the second best for me, I think. No. Not doing the tour. I really like that ooh.
Farewell.
I really like that Harvest Moon Tales of Two Towns. Just because it has two different towns. Oh my god, he died. Damn it. Just because it has two towns and you can accept like a quest from the villagers. I feel like maybe the amount of villagers could be the same as when there's only one town, but having two towns with two different aesthetic in the game make it feels like, oh, there's more than two. And then when the developer separate
Not too far now. The voices are
Sorry about that. And when the developer, I forgot what the name of the developer for Tales of for Harvest Moon and Tales of Story of Seasons. Start from M. Marvelous. Ah, yeah. So Marvelous is the developer for Harvest Moon. Most of the Harvest Moon game, other than the newest one, and then when they no longer work together with the publisher Natsume, they still make the Harvest Moon type of game, but they changed the name maybe because Natsume owned the rights to the name Harvest Moon. So they changed the Harvest Moon with Story of Seasons. Yeah. And then when Story of Seasons came out, I think it was Trio of Towns. And it kind of brings me back to Tales of Two Towns, but I like it even more than Tales of Two Towns because it almost the same unless there's 3 different towns. One is like the 3 towns is like inspired by Western, like a Western Texas thingy, American Western, and then the second one is East Asia, Japanese mostly, and the third town, I like this third town so much. It's called Lulukoko, and Lulukoko is inspired. It's like a mix of Hawaii and Southeast Asia type of look, and the seasons in 3 of those towns is different. Like you would experience would experience, I think, fall and winter seasons in West Town and Suyukasa. I think that's the 2 of the other the town, the East Asia town and Western town. But you would only experience summer, and you would experience summer in the Hawaii inspired town. But you could also, but the food that grows in that town, even though you didn't experience winter there, the food that grows there would still be changing depend on the season. So like bananas are usually in, I think, summer, and then there are foods that just happens in like winter and fall and spring. Okay, there's an ad, and I'm gonna stop talking until the ad finishes. But I will still play the game. Wait, damn it, I forgot. I had to update this thing. I need to cook more food. Ah! Oof, okay, that was close. Cancel, damn it.
I need more time.
Let's move out.
Oof. Ever since I played Stardew, no other farming game has quite captured my attention. Oh yeah, I think when it comes to mobile harvest games, Stardew is probably the best. But then again, Stardew is not only on mobile, but so far it's the only one that is in both PC and mobile, and it's also the best one. I haven't played any other games, any other farming games on mobiles outside from Stardew. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, wait. They're wimps. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Wait. Wait until I can heal this guy.
Hold the line.
Okay. I really need to upgrade Auroron. Okay. Let's do this. Well, it's time for bed. Have a good stream. I mean, later. Hey, bye bye. Also, thank you so much for the raid, Ninja. Sorry, definitely the good. Minecraft was good for a bit, but sorry. Oh yeah, speaking about Minecraft, I see there's Minecraft on mobile, but I don't know if it's the same or it's just specifically for mobile and it's not the same one as the one for sorry, and the one for PC. Asking because I'm interested.
Something's wrong.
Actually, not really that interested in playing.
It's getting...
Damn it. In playing
Rest and rebuild.
Here you are. Time for retribution.
okay. Main camp. Minecraft. Minecraft. Main camp. It's the same kinda, I think. Played on mobile in a while. So does it crossplay? But it's pretty is it memory heavy? I tried Minecraft on my old phone before it broke. It ran well though. Oh, okay. I'll see.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Job.
Hold the line.
Oh, shh. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to curse there. I really tried to tone down my cursing. I want to be more family friendly. Minecraft keep updating the doggo wolf move a bit more naturally now. Oh, so is it crossplay or is it like specifically that one is specifically for the mobile version? Oh, I ran out of food. I ran through my food supply very quickly because I keep spamming that button instead of actually using my healer during times of need.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, wait. Does any one of you own a Nintendo Switch? I'm asking this because I'm wondering if I were to buy a Nintendo Switch, Would I be able to play Story of Seasons there? Oh well, yes. I mean, Story of Season tells of two towns. No, Trio of Towns is
I still have a lot to
was
do.
released
How about you
in
take a rest while I go back?
3DS. So I'm just wondering if I can. No, don't turn it down. Let them redeem. No cursing. So far, no one has ever redeemed that. But yeah, is would I be able to play some 3DS games on Nintendo Switch? Only last four Story of Season games are on Switch. Oh, so that wait, what's the last four games of? Is it Trio of Towns included? What I love about Trio of Towns, you don't have the quest of trying to make the two towns reconcile, because in Tales of Two Towns, these two different towns used to be have a really good relationship, and then after a while they started to kind of have
Guess we can rest a
problem.
bit.
So the tunnels that supposed to be the quickest way to get around to get between these two towns were blocked, and your quest there is to make these two towns reconcile with each other. But in Trio of Towns, the three towns are all living together in harmony, and you're only like your main quest there is to prove to your dad that you are very serious and ready to be a farmer, because the story was that you used to be someone who worked in this who you're a city person, and then when your grandpa left you, I forgot whether the grandpa left the farm to them, or they just decided to move back to the grandpa's farm and decided to take care of it. But then the dad was like, nah, I'm not sure you can do this. This is not light work. I would like you to come back with us. So he sets several challenges for you to do, and the last two ones are the kind of the hardest. And if you're able to pass that, then basically the main thing, right? When you play Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, there usually this main quest that you have to do. In Harvest Moon, it was like, can you make your farm prosper in like a span of this many years? Friends of Mineral Town, Pioneers of Olive Town, Wonderful Life, and Grand Bazaar. Aww. Friends of Mineral Town is the almost like the remake, I think, of Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Well, that's disappointing. Why wouldn't they do that like what they do with PS1, PS5? Just let us play the games that we wanted to play back then. There's also this Nintendo DS game that I really like to play. If you know me, you know I like some good
Verdict is
puzzle game. And there's this one game that I really like. It's called Last Window, Secret of Cape West. And it's a game made by Ching, but sadly, this developer is no longer. They went bankrupt. So, and then I think Nintendo kind of owns the right to their title. So after that, the producer, I think, or the developer for the game made another game similar to that. What I, if I would recommend you Google the game. It's called. So there's two game made by Ching in Nintendo, and the first one is Hotel Dusk. Just Google Hotel Dusk, and you would be able to find the rest. I think Hotel Dusk 2 Room 210 or something like that. Like yeah, Hotel Dusk Room 210 or something. But if you just Google hot yeah 215, or if you just Google Hotel Dusk, you would find it. And then that's the first game, and then the second one. Wait, no, that's not really. That's the first game of the sequel, and then the second one is the Last Window: Secret of Cape West. So basically, you're playing as
Wait.
a detective an ex-detective who after something happened to his past, he decided to quit the police force and decided to work as salesman. But the company that he works in, the sales company that he works in, is not exactly like a sales company, but the company, other than being sales company, they also good at finding things that is that is hard to find, something like that, whether it's people or like things, items. So he basically worked for this company, and he would be they would tell him to investigate, do some sales work in in some places to like find
Wait.
this thing that the client requested to find. Or usually it's just like people send a letter to his company, and the game is set in the, I think it was the 80s or the 90s. I forgot. But what I love about the game the most is the art. Oh yeah, the 80s. The art, the music, the gameplay itself, the way you move the character is it's not first person. You would have to it's kind of hard to explain it. It's like how do you explain the game? It's really, there's two. If you were to play the game in NDS, there's two. You would have to open your NDS like a book, because basically it's a interactive novel, but it's much better than just interactive novel. If you know me, I hate playing interactive story, because usually there's just a lot of reading, there's a lot of story, and I couldn't go through that. I would fall asleep. But this one is a little different because you can move around. The way you control the character and the POV of the character is on a two different screen. So the art is really nice.
All those scholars in the academia
The
are
movement
prime
of the
examples.
character, the art of the character, the way they move, and I was so interested in the way they made this, to the point that I googled, I searched in YouTube about this game, and I found how they make this kind of the art basically, and the movement, the animation they made. So basically, the way they would animate this thing is that they would record the real actors who would later play this character, complete with the outfit that they're wearing. For example, there's one waitress, and she would wear a bandana and an apron and a striped shirt, and they would have her act some part of the games. Like when you ask them question, they would move certain ways, and They would record that, and the developer, the producer, I think, but he's also one of the people responsible for the art, for the game, the game art. He would draw over the video.
The scribe's work is simple.
Wait, is it
which is
scene by
exactly
scene
why I took the position.
or seconds by second? I think it was like second by second, but in a really nice manga style.
Wait.
It reminds me a lot of oof,
Whatever.
like old school, not old school. There's a lot of not just old. If you Google the game, you would understand what I mean. It's really, yeah, it's called rotoscoping. It's really really nice. I was so in love with the movement, with the fluidity of the movement of the animation, that I had to Google it, and it's so nice. And the also the dialogue is really nice. The comedy, the sarcasm, the
There
type
have
of
been
comedy
many poorly
in that
written
game is
applications
also
to the
kind of
I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
my type of comedy, my type of, not even comedy, so like a sarcasm, a lot of sarcasm there. But the puzzle and the investigation part is really good. I really like it. I wish I could play that game more. Or type of comedy. I wonder why millennials type of comedy is mostly like that. Like we're mostly,
The scribe's work is simple,
we like
which is exactly
sarcasm.
why I took the position.
And it's sad that I couldn't play that game. I did play Last Window, but I didn't manage to so the order of me playing the game was, I played Last Window first, and then I wanted to play Hotel Dusk. And I think the only way for me to be able to play this game, if I was just to play it using a emulator, which I prefer if I could play the game.
Retribution!
Oh no, I hit him. He's coming. Oh well. GBA was godlike. The next handheld I got was PSP. Oh yeah. I remember the game that I played in PSP is Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve. This is the two games that I like. There's a lot of games there's a lot of good games in PSP, but there's only a few that I can only play a few because it's not my PSP. It was my
In the night.
sorry, it was my cousins, and I was able to borrow them. And two games that I like to play there is Patapon. It's a rhythm game, if you know about the game. For fuck's sake. Sorry. It's a rhythm game, and that Parasite Eve. Funny thing is, I've never played Parasite Eve before. I know there's PS version of Parasite Eve, but I think the Parasite Eve, the one that I played on PSP, is Parasite Eve Third Birthday. Fuck you.
Hold the line.
The thing is, this thing is... I think a lot of people not liking the game because of what they did to Eve in that game. I'm not gonna spoil if you haven't played. But yeah, basically. I was also kind of disappointed at the end, but because it's my Parasite Eve game, I don't have any other Parasite Eve game to to compare it to. So to me it's just good.
Here you are.
Okay, I've heard of when I've heard of that game. Was it ever good? Which one? Patapon or Parasite Eve? Parasite Eve is a good game. Patapon too. But maybe if you want to play that game, try playing the first one first.
Whatever.
My most played PSP game was probably Monster Hunter. Ooh, I want to play Monster Hunter one day. I didn't know that Monster Hunter was a PS game. How do I unlock? Oh, you mean I would have to unlock like this?
Rest and rebuild.
Okay. Okay, what's this? That's all? Like, is there any significance to killing these two enemies here? What's up there? Oh well. Okay, where should I go next? When it comes to PS, I think I played one of a game in PS3 before my brother. So all these games that I got to play is I played them in consoles that I never owned. I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I played Uncharted 3, I think. I played The Last of Us.
Let's head over to the Palais Mermonium.
And what's next? I didn't finish playing The Last of Us. Also, that one game that has that that actor. Oh, what was the name again? It's a game about a girl who has this supernatural power. Well, there's a lot of game like that.
Is not enough to cultivate intelligence.
It released almost the same time as The Last of Us, and the girl main character there kind of looked the same, and thus it kind of creates like, oh, were you copying this actress face when you make that game, The Last of Us one? What was the name of the game? Let me check.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
It's a interactive, not interactive. It's a story-like game. You know, when you have to pick your own path and like choose the next thing that you're gonna do. Wait, let me just.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why
I forgot the name. Does anybody remember that game? Ah, wait, let me check. Beyond Two Souls. Let me check if it's that. Damn it, what is it?
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Oh yeah, it is. It's this one, Beyond Two Souls. This and The Last of Us. I think I got a little bit further when I was playing The Last of Us. But I didn't get too far with this game before my brother decided to sell his PS3, which is sad for me.
Lately. I guess.
Yeah, that game.
Them all.
I really like Uncharted though. although it's linear, I think I'm pretty good with linear games, which means I wouldn't get distracted a lot. Minimal distraction. With open world games, I would, well, I'll be like, oh, what's this? Oh, then what's that? I'll be forgetting my main quest instead just doing the side quest a lot. Dishonored, I played that in my old Lenovo
Be free.
game
Hold the line.
in my old Lenovo laptop. And I really loved that game. And then I tried to play BioShock, but I didn't finish it too.
How bold.
But yeah, I did manage to finish the main quest, the main story of Assassin's Creed 2, and I love that. It's funny how I played Assassin's Creed 2 first, and then I decided to play Assassin's Creed 1 on my laptop, but years after I've done Assassin's Creed 2. And I love that too. But I think, yeah, I understand how people would prefer Assassin's Creed 2 instead of 1. Story-wise, it's much richer. But I feel like after they killed off the main character, it kind of goes downhill from then on. Spoiler alert. I remember I will come back come back home from college, and I would be in front of the TV and turned up Assassin's Creed. My brother had finished playing it, so I could only play the games in there that he already finished playing. Because once upon a time when we were kids, I think he still holds a grudge because of that. We were kids, and I rewrite his Harvest Moon save state. So I think because of that, it's like an unspoken rule between me and him now that even though there's like more than one slot of safe slot, he would not even there's more than one slot, just to be safe, just in case I'm still that dumb,
Rest and rebuild.
I would only play games that he already finished playing. And then I think I finished playing Uncharted in two days or 3 days when I was home alone. So I was home alone. All of my family was in another city. I was home alone, and then I asked some of my college friends to have a sleepover in my house. So to keep me company and also to just hang. And while they hang, I was sleeping in my brother's room because that's where his PS3 was. So I took all my friends and we have a sleepover in his bedroom. And while they were talking or hang out on their phone and stuff, I'll be playing video games. Stream has been up for 1 hour. Oh, okay. Wow, I thought it was longer than that. Ah. still don't understand this one. What am I supposed to do with this?
Hold the line.
What? What? Ha, what? How many resins? Oh, I ran out of the resins. Okay, let's go back. Take our commissions. And I'm gonna continue my event. This is the first time, I think, after a while, I started to play again an event in Genshin. To participate in an event. I usually do that, and then I realize every time there's always an event in Genshin. I mean, I understand that's for people with no more things to do in Genshin, so they would have something to do. But I still have a lot to do. Like, look at my quest. There's still a lot of quests that I haven't done. And if I were to do event quest, I wouldn't be able to do my main quest or my story quest. So instead, what I did was that I forgo the events. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't need to craft anything, I don't think. I'm gonna take...
Breathtaking.
Gonna take some stones. Okay. Oh, maybe I should take this for next week. I forgot. For Gore. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go to the event quest. You want to know the reason why I decided to do this event, even though I've been ignoring all Genshin event up to this point? Let me just show you the reason. I'm not a perfect person. No, not this. This is the reason why I decided to do this event. Take a wild guess first. What do you guys think that made me decided to do this quest, even though I've been ignoring all kind of event quest from Genshin all this time? What do you think would make me decided, I should do this quest? Let me play a hint. All I know is that I'm a simple woman. Okay, we're here. Wow, I am so dumb. So I put my phone cooler on the back of my phone, but I didn't plug it in. So what's that for? Okay, the hint is here.
Oh wow!
Kakuku.
Is that good news or bad news, though?
I love this.
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Cuckoo.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here!
I think that means no.
Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to put this on
He was
also.
dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kids. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Did they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Where is it? Oh, we're doing this.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Ridiculous?
But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with
I'm
such
not paying
care?
attention to any of what they're
They'd
saying.
be secretly smuggling precious items
If
into
there's
Natlan?
dialogue, I'm
I'll need to
skipping
find a
them.
way to get to the bottom of this.
I'm dumb, I don't wanna. What is that sound? What sound? How am I supposed to get there? Okay,
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I hate how I cannot crouch anymore. I remember when we were doing this type of quest in Genshin, you can crouch.
Oh, pull yourself together.
That quest in the church in Mondstadt.
All kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontanians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all.
Contraband.
Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Yawn, redeem. Yay! I like Ahau. I wonder what Ahau is. I still haven't done the story
So
for
anyway,
Kinich.
That
So I don't
was
know
when
what
went and told
Ahau
the
is. Like, is he
Fontanian guards
like
about my suspicions? After an
Goa?
investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, that's exactly where they should be.
Good job, Kinich.
Thanks.
Anyway,
Based on your
suspicious people with
recollections
contraband.
just
That's
now.
all I get from all that.
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
I like the Kinich's voice. That's only natural. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Kanichi,
Also, Risley has a voice that I
In
didn't
other words,
expect.
the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection
Like
to the smugglers
Risley to
whatsoever.
me look
They were
older than
working
his
entirely on their
voice,
own.
but it still fits. Like maybe he had a lot of
Sounds like
stress.
Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
Look at
It's a
this.
good observation. I quite agree. However, we still
Just
know
you
next to
wait,
nothing about the
Risley,
person.
until I got you in my
Perhaps
party.
we should
Just you
start by
wait.
focusing on the lost item itself.
About the suspicious aspect of this gun, a lost object that was picked up. It came from ancient Atlantis. Anyway. Like an accident. No, it's as if someone left it there on purpose. Bait? Could be. Pick it up. Treasure lost by the roadside. You still remain unreported and unclaimed. It's an ancient dragon civilization. It's a genuine antique, so it must be great value.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
My god, Risley. You're so nice to look at.
Wow, no way, bro.
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases. When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
But I just realized that
doesn't merely happen in films. There have been
what's
similar
going
cases in
on
real
with
life.
Risley's
In fact, if anything,
neck and
it's
chest
probably the real-life events that inspired
fashion.
the films.
Like he kind of had like, is that a
Sounds
choker?
plausible.
Choker?
Ooh.
Choker? Choker?
Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hot?
I agree.
Look,
I
so
don't
there's a
believe we have
choker there.
kidnapping on our hands.
And
Selling off
then
stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to
his
avoid.
tie is
Unless they're after
loose,
something very specific, they tend to
but
just
then
ask
his
for cash.
shirt is also
Would you be
unbuttoned.
dealing with a
He
kidnapper
kind of
who's
look
dead
a
set on
little
getting their
bit
hands
like
on an ancient
his
dragon
whole
handgun?
style reminds
It's
me
not
kind of
impossible,
like a
but the likelihood is very slim.
pop
We can
rock,
discount that possibility for now.
punk
And
rock,
speaking of selling
like
stolen goods,
mid
don't you think this
2000
looks more like a transaction?
punk rock, mid 2000, no, like 2008 punk rock kind of Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne, yeah, Avril Lavigne kind of look. About the goods. Before the buyer could show up, Lepi and Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. Due to the unexpected arrival of film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off. After receiving the instruction, the buyer would have gone to the designer. Okay. The gun was in a lockbox hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep their identity a secret. Before the buyer could show up, Lepi and Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. Due to the deal had to be called off. Submit.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di
It's a
Rosula have a
film
presence there.
convention?
I'll bet that
I just
both parties were
realized.
completely caught
I
off
thought it
guard.
was like just a park thingy. Great job, Lepi and Pauline.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even
His
if they
whole
send a
outfit
proxy, we're
reminds me a
liable to
lot
get our
of My
hands on
Chemical
new leads.
Romance.
And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves.
Oh,
In
he
that
doesn't
case, I may
understand.
as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice is
I relate
You
a
can
little
always
bit
wait here
to
if you
Nuvi
like.
Lake.
The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea. if
How
that swings it for you.
Thanks.
he's an
but no
ancient
thanks.
being,
I left a very
and he
noisy
doesn't
creature with a
understand like
friend before
humans'
heading out.
idioms
So I
or
should
like
probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a
swangs.
pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets,
Get out of here!
Kukuku is so
yep,
cute.
that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
That's the plan. Out of
I
here
believe that
indeed.
what Wriothesley
I
is
believe
trying to
what
say
Rashleigh is trying to say
you are free to
is
leave,
you are
Mr.
free to
Kukuku.
leave, Mr. Kukuku.
Furthermore,
It has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine so pleases. Aww,
Thanks, bro.
yeah, aw, so cute.
Here's good news! Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
Yes.
I shall leave him.
Not
in
to
your
mention if I
capable
finally
hands.
got Aoife. No problem.
Indeed.
Look at him. Look at him with his beautiful eyes. I want to talk more. Hi, buddy.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
Oh.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now,
Oh,
This
so
might
that's
be a
why
good
he
time for
was
you to
so
re-examine the documents I gave you regarding the
comfortable
title as
in Meripede.
Huh?
Meripede.
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Ooh.
Really? How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Look at this two hardworking men. So cute. Performance reward. Total revenue is that much. Meh. Who is your fave? So far, I want Bryce-Lee in my team. Is also why I decided to go with this event. I mean, he's up there. He's there. So I was like, might as well do this event. I don't have like a million of other quests to do, but yeah, I'm so free. When I play Genshin, or like most games really, but let's just talk specifically Genshin. I would prefer more instead of having like favorite character or character that I use the most. This is when I was younger. Well, like how many years has Genshin been released? So at first when I play Genshin, my goal was just that I'm gonna take characters that is going to be very good in my party or have the skill that I actually really need. So at first, I really like to have Venti, and I got Venti, but I really like Venti because he could fly, like he could float, like do this thing with Venti, his skill. And then I like Kokomi because well, she's a better healer than Barbara. Barbara is good, but like Kokomi is 5-star. So, and then Diluc because I need someone with Claymore and have a pyro and has pyro element. And the same thing with Beidou. I want Beidou just because she is Claymore user, but I like Beidou in my team because she's Claymore user, also because she has Electro element. That was before I got this guy, but when I got him, it's been a long time since I got Beidou. And then I want Yoimiya because she's archer and she's pyro. I need a pyro archer other than Ember because quite honestly Ember is, well, she's good I guess, but I don't really like her skill. I mean, she's just meh, let's just say that. And I like Bennett because he's a pyro healer. So when I need a healer in a team where I don't want to use a hydro healer, Bennett is there. And then same as Dory, I want a healer who's also Electro. But then I took like a really long hiatus from Genshin because of technical issues. And when I finally played again, I'm already comfortable with the team that I have, with the people that I have in my team. So I no longer like thinking, oh, I should get this because their skill is useful for this. I want to get this this character because their skill is good for that. But mostly nowadays, I wanted to get a character just because they hot, they cute. That's all.
How?
I actually want to get Movika, but I already had a Pyro Claymore user, but she's way cooler than Diluc. I'm sorry, Diluc, but imagine someone hit you in the face with their rear motorcycle wheel.
Dodge.
That's cool. That's cool as F. And I wanted to pull for her, and I tried to pull for her, I think, and I got. Well, I don't think I pulled for her. There's 2 banner coming out along with Movika. There's another one banner coming up along with Movika, and I forgot whose banner it was.
Hey, Paimon and Kanich.
But that's the
It's good
girl
to
with
see you
cloud
all.
thingy
Thanks for
that can
bringing
float
Cuckoo
up.
back.
And I tried to pull for her instead of Movika because I was like, if I got Movika, I would totally put Diluc aside. And I already spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of stuff,
If
a
you've
lot
got
of
the energy to argue
Primogens
this much,
into
you're clearly not hungry
Diluc.
yet.
So I don't want to do
Let's
it
go
again.
find
I don't want
something
to.
eat
I don't want to
while
have
Hal
to
lives his
go
best
through that
life.
again. And like, I mean, my damage is not great, but it's okay.
Poor Hal. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
So I decided to
Eva,
not pull for
as a
Movika, but
Saurian vet,
I
how can
really
you sit
like her
back and
though.
Watch our little dragon
She's
bro
really cool.
suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Ah! Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kakuku got out of jail?
Hmm.
Don't
Joe.
lose hope, How.
Oh
By
yeah,
the same
aha.
standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game.
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Kakuku.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why, you? Between the two, Kakuku wins the cuteness competition hands down.
No problem wins my cuteness competition.
Ah, really? Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
Did I pick that answer? I didn't pick that answer, I think. Okay. Normally I'd stay up late to hang out in Kata's stream, but I slept like 3 hours. I thought, oh god, no, go to sleep. Thank you for hanging out. It's fine. Go sleep. Thank you for hanging
So
out.
now
I
that our crew's
appreciate
back
it.
Together again. Oh, how about a game of rock paper?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
No, that's why he
This
talks like that.
time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
Real now? Come on, bro!
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing?
I still have to wash the dishes and everything, so I'll be lurking here for longer. Oh, okay, okay.
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors uses our hands.
What is this conversation?
Don't know why you're laughing.
Kukuku is so
You're stuck with
cute.
paper every time.
Okay, wait till the next day. Okay. I was thinking of maybe I can do something to while I wait, but I already ran out of resins. Or maybe, just maybe, I can do another quest. While I do this, while I wait for the next day for this one quest. Puppy power! Oh, not this one. What is this? Like, should I do Archon Quest? If I do Archon Quest, will that affect the event? Wait, let me pee for a bit. I gotta pee. Potty break. I'm back. Thank you for the potty break. Okay. This one. A bedroom like Sonic. Was that zoomed? I did wash. I did brush my teeth a bit before I begin. Wait, does that mean I have to go? Okay, this is an event. Excavation site. This is in Natlan. What about this? Also Natlan. This is Fontaine. Complete this quest, unlock repertoire of myriad melodies song performance. This is Mondstadt. This is Fontaine. Enter the ruins. Oh, this one. Meh. Windwale Highland, Mondstadt. Continue forward with Gisson. Me? The chasm. There's a lot of Vernetus workshop. Okay, let's just do this one. This is closer. This is closer, or also it's in in Fontaine. I would probably end the stream at 2-hour mark. Wait, maybe not 2-hour mark. We'll see. But it's not gonna be more than 2 hour. No, why? Can I do this one? Activate all resonance points. Can you holding the release blubber? Oh, the blubber sonner. From this guy? Hey. Let me borrow. Just like that? Am I doing it correctly? Wait. Where's this thing? Is it hitting it? Hold to release sonar. Okay, so? What else? What? I don't understand. Huh? Do I have to like time it up? What do you mean? What do you want? Oh, display the position. Okay. There. But what is the thing? Like, you want me to that. Oh, okay. Oh, woo, okay. Woo, so smart. That didn't took me a while. A responsible adult would sleep 7 hours until 4 a.m. I'm just an adult. Well, sometimes things happened. Wait, I'm here for a quest. Damn it. See, this is what I mean. How have you been? I've been pretty well. I wasn't in a good mood. What? The fading veteran? What is the veteran? Where's the veteran? What veteran? Where are you? Whoa, 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 dude. Ah! Why am I being attacked all of a sudden? Did I do something? Was I annoying? My booty too nice? What? Where are you? Oh, here you are, veteran. Yeah, you have a cute face, but I know behind that cute face. Oh, I got you. Wait, where is this guy? I'm being hit from below. Damn it. Nah. Found you. That's not fair. Nope, I shouldn't use Aura Run. It's too weak as of now. Oh, he's moving again. Fuck you, fuck you. Where is this bitch? Got you, you bitch. What do I get from that? I'm sorry, I was cursing, I'm sorry. Wait, where's Fernada's workshop? Up there? Where is it? Oh, look. There's this. Mana attack. And then I would take their chest. Hey. Eating leftover food from the Thai restaurant right now. Oh, that's so good. Wait. Where's that place? Here? This is Fernada's workshop?
conduct my experiments. Okay, now for the next experiment, we'll be tasting the true side potion. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Not long after, what happened? What is that? Something's. Salmon. It was far and couldn't look like it had been cut in half as something huge. I like the music down here in the water. Kind of flexing her voice acting skills. I don't think it's that good though. Wait. Can I do? Majinu. Go to the place where the book is hidden. Okay, what about the event? Still want me to wait till the next day? Okay, let's do another quest. This one. Oh. There's this. And we're here. If we dive down below this entrance, we'll find the place where that scholar once hid the books. But it looks like I don't know. Okay. Ah, right. It's being hidden after all. But what's that flying thing? What's that flying red thing? So you won't be able to see. Just watch then. Here's the entrance. Ray, come on. Quick. Quick, 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 quick. See, there's that flying thing. What are you? What is that? So where do you want me to go? Down here? You want me to go down here? So you can understand it at all, either, after all. I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? You turn around to look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks like it did, originally, as though nothing happened. Okay. Then what have you seen before? This is my notebook. Let's pay on it, but it says something about an illness or something like that. Based on my previous results. Hi, Ramo. Welcome. How was your trip? How was your trip? That scholar must have been conducting research on illness or something. It was good some stupid kid kept on crying on the plane. Aww. Okay, where should I go? Could the Palais...
Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if
I know, but like, wait. Oh, there's a chest here. Let's just get the book first, while we're at it. Disintegrated, yeah, that's, you're gonna experience that a lot when I'm playing Genshin, because this game takes up a lot of RAM. But it's my Wi-Fi or yours. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi, but also my Wi-Fi is pretty good. I know I have that big of a ping, 100 and something ping, but usually it's not that noticeable. Let's just go back to play Marmonia. I think I'm gonna finish this one event quest, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Hi, look at Blythe. Why did they have a little sound? Wait, there's like a little sound when they're stepping. Look, like that. So cute. Oh my god. I am here. Do you have Barbados or something? His name was yeah, Venti. Yeah, I have Venti. But I no longer put Venti in my party as much, because after, like, I think they need to upgrade him a little bit, because lately he's been useless. Put the femboy, no, because my team has a specific roles and like uses. His wind power has been pretty useless as of late, because Lilook is almost dead. I just haven't healed him. Lilook is fine. He's probably has several broken bones, but he's fine.
Oh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same...
Hello.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not.
Like, Sucrose has been much more useful, in terms of animal character than than Venti is.
The special patrol?
I hate
I
how
don't think
Venti
that's who this
used to be very good and powerful, but then after a while, the other monsters, the other mob has been getting better, stronger, and Hoyo didn't update Venti's skill to I don't know, make him a little better. Like, what do you say, that buff him up? What's the opposite of nerf? Yeah, it's been useless. I can. Sucrose has been very much what if I need someone to like some animal character in my team, I would pick Sucrose more than Venti, even though Sucrose level is a little below Venti, but she's much more useful. Her ultimate, her burst, and her skills are much better than Venti's.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes!
Wanna see my Venti
Good day,
DPS?
all.
Oh, it's Auroron.
Gramps, grannies,
Oh
aunts
no,
and
he's
uncles.
What in the Tibet are you doing here,
Grams,
Aurora?
grannies. He's
Oh,
is stupid,
He must
but
be
I
the one
like
you
him.
mentioned. Kakuku's owner?
One of his
Kakuku's
owners.
one of his owners, kind of.
Bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if it's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he
Wanna
just
see my
addressed
Venti
us as
DPS?
Gramps and Granny.
Sure.
And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world,
Still
I
using
don't think he's our
Venti.
guy.
Yeah. I don't really put archers in my team all that much because all that aiming, I cannot spend that much time trying to aim well. I have shit aim, so that's why my main DPS is a claymore user, because bigger weapon, bigger area of effect, I guess. Apart from my grandson bursting in like this.
Huh. Is there something wrong with my door knocking etiquette?
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I
Oh, 2
see.
hour. Oh no, I said
figured it
I'm
was just
okay.
a
Maybe
polite
after
way of
this
requesting
quest,
entry to show
this is
the
going to
people
end
inside
soon.
you had
After
something
this one,
important to
I'm
discuss.
going to end the stream.
Sorry about
I
that.
am
totally
sleepy,
goofed
though.
that one up. Give me a moment.
I did sleep
I'll go back
early
on and
last
try
night,
again.
but I guess things with the things that happens IRL, it's been sucking my energy much more.
So, Auroron, you said you were here to claim a lost item.
He probably
What did you lose?
lost that thing.
Yeah. So basically,
Oh, today I survived
For real
on
now?
one coffee this morning. Oh, how rough is it?
Auroron, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
no, it belongs to a friend.
Yeah, but did
So
you
it
the one?
belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Who has it then?
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So
He-
here's what went down.
Auron
This
is
morning,
a
Ethan
is
and I
a
were playing rock paper scissors.
Wait.
Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit
Okay, let
some of the
me
Court of
finish
Fontaine's
him talking
famous
before I
landmarks.
said what I think about stupid Auron. Auron is stupidly adorable. So his design made him look like he's coming out from 2008 emo boy. But the way he talks is almost like a surf boy thingy people. Do you know? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like he looks emo, but he doesn't talk emo. He talks very bro like. He said bro a lot. And his, I don't know, aloofness also kind of similar to that, like a himbos. He talked like a himbo. Not a good himbo, like a really like those dumb blonde bro like guys who serve, and then I'm being very rude right now, but still, like, he doesn't, the way he talk doesn't fit his design.
When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Genshin. My Wi-Fi is bad.
That pretense up for
Well.
long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine?
Beyond Redeem, yeah.
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me.
Oh,
We were about
gosh.
to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Could it?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys. Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere.
I
Eva
love
and
that
Kakuku
part
are
right there.
Keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Eva is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon, you're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
That's quite famous.
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelet too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching.
Okay.
I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
Auron looks emo, and Risley looks like he belong in My Chemical Romance.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
I'll be in the middle of washing dishes in case you don't see me in chat after this quest. No worries. Do your own thing. I like that, actually. I tend to do that too. I'll be listening to podcasts or stream while I do my chores. Kind of helps with motivating me to do chores. Like, there's something in the background. Ugh. Okay. They want me to do this. Okay. Where we're going?
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
I'm playing as Ramsey! I get to try his
Auroran
skills!
entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Wait. This is what I've been hearing about Risley. Why do they have to cover it? Wait, I need to zoom. Zoom. And then run, my man, my boy. Yeah, he got cake. I just need to confirm that. But just because I confirm that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna get him. I will get him. Trust me on that. Oh gosh.
This isn't the way that Auroron said. Am I getting too old to remember directions?
Why was it so high up? Okay, how will you take me up there? Through the lift? Elevator? What? I sent you a picture, I know, honey boo, but let me finish this, okay? I'll check it out later. I hate this elevator. It took so long for it to go up. Oh, turns out I don't need to go to the elevator. Is it here? No. It's not here. Then why did they go through where? Oh, I hate the map in Fontaine. Specifically on the city, because why is this place so have so many levels and circles and the thing is I can't read the map in the city. Like I thought this is like the same place. But it's not. Like I thought the place that I'm going to is in the same level. But it's not. Move out. Oh no, you want me to repeat this? Ugh.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
Oof.
The elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now. Auroron's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza.
I really need to sleep. Okay, here they are. Ah, cuckoo.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Cuckoo is so cute.
With the pecking,
Argento.
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that land, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku, that'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
Sure.
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Cuckoo.
Please don't
I
do
think
this,
if
my good
if
sir,
there's
my
a way
master,
for
my
me,
lord,
well, if I
my
get
very life
Aoife, I
hangs in
probably
the
would get
balance.
Kakuku too. So I think that's my next
If this
after my
means
next
so much to
plan.
you, what are you gonna offer me
After
in return?
Risley, maybe I'll try to get Aoife.
Are you trying to get him to say
But after
my
Zhongli,
life?
like Risley,
How'd you
Zhongli,
know that?
or Aoife, and then
Because
Aoife,
I
or
watched that film with
Zhongli,
you.
Risley, and then Aoife. But Zhongli nowadays
You
isn't
should
as
drop the act.
powerful as
We
he
don't
was
want a
before,
real
just like
misunderstanding
Venti.
in our hands.
The game has progressed so much.
You're probably right.
The enemies
But
has been
honestly, I don't know what else to say.
updated so much.
Sorry,
Stronger
this is
now.
The most myself I can
that
be. Is that enough?
it's no longer the
enough.
old
More than enough.
character that used to be so powerful back then
who's
is
this
not
dude?
as powerful now.
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a
Okay.
collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care
You know,
to ask where they source
I
their
just
goods.
realized now.
As for
Let
the
me
seller of this
stop the
particular
auto
item,
for a bit.
well, I've never met him in person.
So, the thing that I just realized now, I think I've been skipping a lot of dialogue because there's no voices, right? Like I know, like the thing with the strike, the voice actor strike on Genshin. I'm not gonna get into that because that's beside the point. I realized that I've been paying attention. I paid a lot more attention to the story when I don't have to read it and I just have to listen to what the character is saying without having to read it. And when there's no voice acting and I have to read the story, the dialogue, I kind of just skip past it because it's making me sleepy. And yeah, that's what I want to say. I'm lazy to read something same. Yeah. This is why there's one horror game that I was playing. And it has it's basically a novel, interactive novel, but it's a horror interactive novel, I think. And I didn't finish it. I only played it one time and I don't want to play it anymore because just for the sole reason that there's a lot of dialogue. And I played that game for the horror, right? But there's like a whole bunch of dialogues and then a little bit of horror and then a long bunch of horrors and again. And the story, I think, has a lot of plot holes. It just doesn't make any sense. Like it's written by someone who doesn't know how to write a story. So yeah, I just played it one time. Not going to play it anymore.
We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some Mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was
What if I fall asleep
no fuss,
during
no
stream?
trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual.
Sleeping stream. I would do sleeping stream if only I wasn't streaming from my phone. But I did stream from my phone, and the most I can stream is like 2.5 hours.
Inconvenient for him to make
So-
an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price.
Also, when you're doing a sleeping stream,
Swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
wasn't there something that you have to do
now, are we?
while you sleep? Like, wait, they're still talking.
No, no, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Wait. So, when you do sleeping stream, weren't you supposed to like have a game or something that the your viewers can do while you sleep, or there's a goal that your viewers have to reach in your stream, or like have a music playing on the background or something, or have your mods have your mods do something like entertain the viewers while you were gone? You probably just hear me during sleep stream. I probably would just sleep talk. I sleep talk a lot. My sleep talk, people have been people that had the unfortunate to sleep next to me had reported cases of me sleep talk while looking like I'm wide awake and talking coherently. And there's also even one time where my mom said that I was singing when I was sleeping. There also a time where I was speaking. I put a lotion next to my pillow when I was sleeping, and I picked that up, put it on my ear, and I pretend not that I pretend, but I put it on my ear and I started talking to it like it's a phone. So I have a pretty horrible sleep talk. There's even one time I was sleep talking and I was sleeping next to my sister-in-law, and I woke her up and I was like, give space, like move a little bit, the man is coming. And she was like, what man? This is middle of the night. What man? That man, mom's friend, he's gonna come. Let's give him space. In the middle of me and her sleeping, I was like, scoot over a little bit. He's coming. He's gonna sleep here. There's no such man in our life. I don't know why. I think I was dreaming about a man, and this man is somehow my mom know this man and he's coming. It was so weird. Also, I was singing when I was singing while I was singing in my sleep. My mom got woken up by it, and she actually was scared because I was sleeping, but I was also humming. Oh yeah, 2 times someone has caught me. One of them is by my friend who was having a sleepover with me, and she said that I was humming like that. And then with my mom, I forgot if I actually sing or like if I was just humming. But my mom was so scared. But my mom's scared is just like she attacks me. By the way, she throw a pillow at me to wake me up. But also she's afraid that what if she's possessed? So she's throwing a pillow at me from a distance to wake me up and also to test out if I'm still me or am I possessed or something. So yeah, when someone you sleep next to do some weird shit like that, and then I don't remember a thing the next day. So yeah, one time I was sleeping with my other friend on our internship program. We stay in the same house, and it was a double, not a double bed, but it's like a single bed, but you can pull a second bed from underneath the bed, the other bed. So you now have like a kind of a bunk bed, but it's not really bunk bed. It's just like two beds, but the other one is lower and the other one is higher, but not right underneath each other, but more like side to side. So I picked the one on below, and I tell my friend that okay, you can take the upper one. I'll take the one closer to the ground. And she's like okay. And then after a few days, for some reason I woke her up and I was like, hey, wake up. And she was like, huh, what? And I was like, move, you down here, move down here. I'm gonna sleep up. I'm gonna sleep up there. You should move down here. And she was like, she was so disorientated. So she was like, oh, okay. So she decided to move to my bed, and I moved to her bed. And the next morning I woke up, and I was like, why am I up here? And she was like, you fucking woke me up in the middle of the night. You don't remember? I was like, no, I don't remember. So yeah, my sleep talk is not just talking. My sleep talk is also me moving, but not walking yet. Not to the point that I walk, but like moving, doing something, telling someone to move, waking someone up. A lot of time in my sleep talk, I woke people up. Like not just woke people up with my voice, like I actually hit them to wake them up. Like, hey, wake up. No, it wasn't sleepwalking because I wasn't walking. I was still on my bed. Sometimes they turn on fast foods or compilation. Oh, I need to read the chat more but I couldn't because my other phone died, so I can't read the chat. She saved you from the sleep paralysis demon. I'm just sleepwalking for sleep talking, possessed. Yeah. One time my sister-in-law said, like, legit, this is what she said, and she was serious. She said, I think I'm much better now. But back then she said,
anyway, I thought to myself,
you know,
seeing as
if
the
you were
item
to be
itself came from
possessed,
that land,
I wouldn't
it
be
would
able to
make
tell
more
the
sense
difference.
if I
That's
could
what she
find
said.
someone from there to go retrieve it.
And I just laughed at that because, that's so funny. But she wasn't trying to be funny.
And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I... I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
Oh.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palace of Harmonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Nowadays, I don't know if I still sleep talking because I've been sleeping alone for like a while. But then, I think this is something that is passed down from my parents because my dad also sleep talk sometimes, not a lot, but there are times where he sleep talks. But we still don't know what triggers it. Like, is it because we're too tired during the day and then we sleep talk during the night, or something. We don't know what the trigger was, but my dad also one time sleep talk. He sleep talk almost the same like me. Is that it's also sometimes he just sleep talk, sometimes he also move. One time he sleep talk and sleep moving, and he punched the bed. So this is what my mom told me. My mom was having sleep paralysis. My mom was having sleep paralysis, so she couldn't move her body, right? And my dad, uh, my dad was sleep talking, but it was incoherent what he was saying. But he was like chanting something, and then my mom was still in the middle of her sleep paralysis when all of a sudden my dad punched the bed almost right the next of my mom's head. So like he was punching something, and his fist ended up on next to my mom's pillow. And then after he finished punching that, suddenly my mom's sleep paralysis gone. And my mom felt like my dad was dreaming, but he was actually experiencing something that had something to do with my mom's sleep paralysis. And then right after the punch landed, whatever was making my mom had the sleep paralysis, it's gone, and my mom can now move her body. And then my dad woke up. But my dad woke up and he said like he was dreaming. In his dream, he was playing football. He was playing football, and one of the what apa sih wasit in English? You ever get when sleeping, like feeling or someone is watching from outside of your room? No. But I did something similar, but it wasn't because of sleeping. It wasn't when I'm sleeping. So one of the referee was being, so in my dad's dream, not the jury, the referee. So in my dad's dream, he's a football player. He's a football player. Yeah, the ref. He's a football player, and the opposite team was cheating, and he wants to like report the thing like, hey, they're cheating, they're not playing fair. And then the ref gave him the yellow card. And then my dad was so angry in his dream, so he wanted to punch the ref, but in real life he was actually punching the bed. So yeah, funny haha story. And then my brother also sometimes would sleep talk, but not much, but he also would sleep talk. And automatic assault. And then I noticed that both my niece and nephew also does that. They both sometimes would sleep talk, and their sleep talk almost the same like me. Like sometimes they would wake up, open their eyes. It's like they're actually waking up. So I was looking at them, and they were like, why are they waking up? I was putting them to sleep, and then suddenly one of them decided to stand up in the middle of the bed, and his eyes were wide open. I was like, shh. I was like, shh, go back to sleep. And he was like talking, but I didn't understand what he was trying to say. But he did say a really coherent words. It's just that I don't understand what those words mean. It was like he was saying something that is, for example, he woke up and he said like, the bubbles is there. So it's coherent, it's clear what he was saying, but I just can't comprehend what he was trying to say. And when he said that, I was like, oh, he's sleep talking, but he was waking up. His eyes were wide open. So at first I thought he was just waking up and he was trying to tell me something, but no, he's actually sleeping. And then he falls back down to bed and then sleep. And all of them, whenever I put them to sleep, I've seen them do these things. So yeah.
Well,
It's in the family.
To be honest, though, I can't claim to know him very well. Besides, this is a guy who managed
One
to
of
get
my
his
friend
hands on an
actually,
ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not
the
kind
friend
of
that I
person
said was
I
having a
want to double
sleepover in my
cross.
house, and I suddenly hum a song,
Fair.
like
That makes sense.
like
So,
that.
Mr.
She said she was
just
so
call me
scared. She was
Argento.
actually scared
All right,
because
Mr.
she's
Argento.
a scaredy cat.
Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
She got scared easily. So imagine your friend next to you suddenly humming in the middle of the night, sleeping, and she tried to wake me up, but I didn't wake up.
He's talking about that place
And then
at the bottom
she
of the Fontanian
tells me the next morning what I did, and I was like, I don't
Owing to your
remember.
suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese
Have you tried recording
relics,
yourself? I did.
You're now one of the suspects.
I
in
did.
an
I have that
international smuggling
app,
case.
sleep recording
A
app.
trip to the Opera Epicles seems unavoidable at this stage.
She might have
On
think
the
you got
bright side,
possessed
you still have
by
one
something
chance
under
to
her
make things
bed.
Right.
It was actually my bedroom. It was actually in my house, my bedroom.
Okay.
But maybe. The thing is, I also
Do I
sometimes
really?
prank her.
Please tell
I
me what to
am
do.
not right in the
very
head.
simple.
I sometimes prank
Reach
her
out to
by
your seller
pretending
the
to be
same way as
possessed.
usual, arrange to meet, bring
Or
the money,
like
and make the deal.
not pretending to be
Just be
possessed.
sure
This
to
is
let me know
why
all the
my sister
details.
I'm
Talking
much more
time,
I'm much
place,
better. I'm much
the whole
calmer
lot.
now. I'm not as
If we can
crazy
catch
as
the
I
other
was
party by doing
when I
this,
was younger.
You'll have gone some way toward redeeming
Back then I
yourself.
was that's why I said that my sister-in-law said that if I were to get possessed, she wouldn't be able to tell the difference because sometimes when I'm bored, I pretend I do something weird or I act like I'm possessed. I know I'm it's not like I act to be possessed, like, oh, people think I'm actually possessed. No, they know I was just playing. I was just, I was just ha ha he he funny. I was just annoying them with that, and they know I was pretending and trying to annoy them. But she said, like, if you were actually possessed, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And one time, my friend, the friend that I was talking about, she was sleeping in the bedroom, and it was dark in the bedroom, right? So I decided to open the door and stand in the doorway, and the room outside of the bedroom is actually well lit. So if I were to stand on the doorway, I would cast some shadow on her, right? And I was wearing a long dress, and I stand there. I just stand there to look at her sleeping, and I know she's gonna wake up. I was just so patiently waiting for her to wake up. But the thing is, this is so funny. She woke up, right? She woke up, and I wanted to. I was putting on not a shit eating grin. So I can stretch my mouth pretty wide. I can stretch my mouth pretty wide to the point that it's almost scary. So I stand on the doorway, and I was, hey Lana. And I stand on the doorway, and I put a really wide grin with a big eye. So I did this face. I've done this type of face before. This type of expression before to scare people off. Long story. And so I was waiting for her to realize my face, right? But I didn't register that she just woke up, so she probably couldn't see that well. And her room is dark, and I was standing against the source of light, so the front of my body would be dark too, right? But I was wondering why she opened her eyes, she looks at me, but she didn't say anything. She was just looking at me, and I was looking at her with my wide grin, waiting for her to be scared. But she was just looking at me. So in my head, I was like, why isn't she reacting? Why isn't she reacting to anything? So I tilted my head. I tilted my head to the side like a dog. Do you know when a dog is curious about something, they would tilt their head? I did that. I tilt my head. I tend to do that when I'm confused or curious about something. So I tilt my head because I was confused, but I also wanted to see clearly, like, because my face is the shadow of my head is directly on her head. So I tilt my head to the side because I was wondering, but also because I wanted to see her expression from the light behind me. If you understand, if you could picture this in your head. So I tilt my head, and the moment I tilt my head, she screamed. And then because she screamed, I was surprised too, but then I was like, oh well, that works, I guess. And then she had this tendency when she was scared, she would fart. I don't know why. So that's now you know why I like scaring her, because she would fart. And it was funny. So she farted, and then she was screaming along with farting. I'm so mean. Along with farting, and I was laughing my ass off, and then and then she was like, "Oh my god, you surprised me, Kaito! What the fuck were you doing? Oh my god!" So I turned on the light, and I was laughing. I was laughing to the point that there's no voice coming out of me. And then and she was like, "Why would you do that?" So this is her POV. So she woke up, she looks at me, and because I was I was standing right in front of the light source, my whole front part of my body is in silhouette, right? So I'm basically a silhouette. And she was like, is this Kaita or not? What is this? And I just stand there not moving, and she can't see my face. And then I tilt my head, and I think that just looks really scary. I mean, imagine there's a shadow standing in front of you, and suddenly they tilt their head. So when I tilt my head, because I was confused that she wasn't reacting, that actually triggers that. So yeah, that was funny. But she was also laughing, but she was also farting. It was glorious. But yeah. So I did that a lot. That's why when I started humming when I was sleeping next to her, she thought at first I was doing my thing. I was doing my
I see.
pranking
I
on her
understand.
with a
You shall
scary
have my full
situation
and
thingy.
unadulterated cooperation.
But I wasn't
Don't
pranking
break the
at her,
law.
on her,
Don't
and I
even
was
think about
actually
making
humming,
a
and
run
that
for it.
scares her even more.
Valet Mermonia
Because
will
this
be
time it's not.
watching
Oh
you
no,
and
she's
ensuring your
actually
safety.
humming. She's not awake. She tried
Alright,
to wake me
check
up,
the
but I didn't
box,
wake up.
But leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now.
So yeah. I
As
think
for
I'm
you
much
two-
better now, but back then I think when I was still in
Protocol
school,
dictates that I should
during
take you both back
junior
to the
high
Palais and
up
have you sign a
to high school,
confidentiality
I was
But that would
twisted,
take
I
a lot of
feel.
time and effort.
Now I am much
Hassle, bro.
wiser,
See?
older,
Mr. Fukuku
wiser.
knows exactly
So
where
back
I'm
then,
coming from.
if someone, don't tell me what
So, I
you're,
was
what
thinking,
you,
since you're all
something that
friends
made
of the
you
Traveler,
scared.
I
Don't tell me
understand,
that
sir.
for
We got
your
dragged
own
into
good.
this
Don't
by
tell me,
accident, and it has
because if I
diddly
know,
squat to
I
do
would
with us.
make it my
Out of respect for the Traveler,
my
we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better
quest
keep our mouths
to
shut, or
prank
we'll
you
both
with
be
that
sleeping
thing
with
that
the
you
fishes
fear.
in the tailor-made pair
So
of
one of my
cement
friend is
shoes.
having a fear of
In
blood,
that case,
but she
I
also
understand
to the
completely.
point that even if you were to
not
describe
exactly
a
what I was
situation
going
where
for,
there's
but if that's how you
blood
want to understand it, then be my
involved, like she
guest.
could imagine it in her
That's
head, and
settled.
it would
Thanks for your
make her
help.
nauseous. So the moment she said that to me, oh, I can't see movies with bloods in it,
Oh,
and I
am I
was
glad
like,
that's
oh
over.
really? Yeah.
That's enough work for one
So
day.
look at this,
Time to head
and
back.
I show her like someone's in a movie where someone is having blood, not having blood, like someone's fighting to the point that it slices their body and there's blood, and she was like, no, fuck you, I'm serious, that doesn't feel good for me. Oh really? And then she proceeded to say that even when you were talking about it, I would nauseous. And I was like, oh, really? And I proceed to tell a story, a fake story about someone who got sliced and
It went
bleed.
smoothly,
And
on the
yeah.
whole.
But yeah, that was a shit thing to do. I was a menace. I prank. I didn't do a lot of pranks, but when I did, it was stupid. So I'm glad I grew up. I'm glad I grew up from that. Looking back at it, some things are funny because they're still the victim find it funny too. But there are like that friend of mine who's scared of blood. That thing was just, I was just downright rude. Because she was actually not just she doesn't find it funny. It was actually horrible for her, and I kept doing. But I only do that during that one time. So I tried to do that 2 times in this span of like few minutes. I tried to like see, but then after that I didn't do it again because I see that it wasn't funny haha for her, so it's not funny haha for me too.
So
But I did
basically,
try.
We hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the
Wait.
transaction.
It's completely
Then we
normal thing
plan
to
our
fear
next
blood.
move.
It's called having sympathy for another
Patience
human
will be
being.
key.
No, well,
that.
I'm
It's like hunting.
saying it
I'm
like
just not
that
sure
made
the other
me
party will
feel
take
like
the bait
I'm
so
not
easily.
having sympathy for other human being.
Well,
But there are
you didn't
people
need the
who
money,
are
or if you
actually
valued
having a
self-preservation
fear
over
of
making
blood.
a
Like
profit,
seeing
you
blood
could have
would
walked away
make
as soon
them
as the contraband
faint.
was
There are
brought to the
people who
Palais
are like that.
Nerone.
So there are people
On top of that, although he
who
hasn't
looks at
shown his
blood and
face
feel like,
yet,
oh my
he
god,
seems
like
to have
that.
no
And then there are
followers or
people who looks at
accomplices,
blood and
he's
feel like,
relying
oh
on
no,
an
I'm gonna
extremely
faint.
limited set of
This
options
is
to
not
push the
good.
deal along.
There's that
So,
two
if you ask me,
spectrums.
he seems like someone who cares a
And
lot
my
about his
friend
image
falls
and
on
has a
the-
somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks
the later
any real
one.
ability. I almost get the feeling that
So,
if he misses out on
when
this
she saw
opportunity, he
blood,
won't have any
even
other
on
way of making
movies,
money.
even when
His
someone was
every
just
move
describing it,
is like a spin
she
of the
would
roulette
be,
wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where
she
he
would
wants it to.
faint. Basically.
Or
Meanwhile, there are people who are like, oh no, blood, oh, I don't want to see. I also don't like gore. By the way, I don't like watching movies, gore movies. It's uncomfortable for me. Not that it would make me faint, but I
In
just
that
like,
case, let's hope his
I
arrogance
just
stays
don't
in
really
play.
like gore movies.
Everyone,
If
I
it's
have
like
just
action
briefed the
movies
Marshal
and
Safe
it's
Phantom
kind of
on the
gory, I
situation.
don't mind
As
because
soon as there
then
are
that
any
means
further
like both
developments,
characters
we will
kind
act
of
without delay.
fighting
When
with
that
each
time
other,
comes,
and then
we
there's
will be
like,
relying on your
have you
help.
watched The Raid? It's an Indonesian action movie, and yeah, that The Raid is violent, but it's like strong man versus another strong man, and they have a fight to death. I don't feel that. I don't feel bad seeing the gore there. Maybe I just go, ooh, oh my god, ooh, like that. But if I were to see gores in, like, for example, Texas Chainsaw or Saw series, and I've never watched Saw series more than few seconds because it's just like it felt unbalanced. Like it's just one person getting tortured for no reason. Well, there's a reason, I know, but like they're just getting tortured and they are helpless, and I don't like the feeling of helplessness, whether seeing it in movies or experiencing it in like survival horror game. I like the idea that someone is able to fight back even if it's gory in the process. But if it's just someone being tortured and they're basically helpless and they just had to accept their fate, that's just what I feel is, I don't know, I feel I don't like the helplessness in it. Wait, let me just send you guys over. Oof. Okay. Let me change my scene to this one. Hello, everyone. I want to read chat first before I send you guys over. Okay, let me read chat. Because my other phone died, so I can't read chat a lot, like since the sleep talking one. Visual novel, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna read from really up there. Don't end stream though, I want to see your reaction. Wait, to the Discord? Wait, after this. True, I'm lazy to read something visual novel. Yeah, visual novel, I don't really like visual novel games. Unless that game that I was talking about, what was it? Hotel Dusk and The Last Window. Except for those two, because it's more like puzzle investigation thingy. So it's more heavy on the puzzle. Sleeping stream, that is one option. Yes. No, they just watch you sleep. Yeah, if you turn camera on. I don't turn my camera on, right? I once tuned into a streamer sleeping stream when her VTuber model was just asleep, and that was it. Oh, Kaita unmuted sleeping stream. Reported case like it was a murder case or something. Sometimes they turn on past VODs or compilation. No, that's a good idea too. She saved you from the sleep paralysis demon. Oh my god, sleepwalking plus sleep talking possessed. Do you ever get that feeling when sleeping, like the feeling where someone is watching from outside of your room? One time I had that feeling. So I'm this type of person that if I feel like something is not right, it's like opening a band-aid. Instead of taking it off little by little, I would just take it off immediately. So one time I was sleeping in my new room. I was sleeping and I feel like, for some reason, I feel like a very big eyes, the size of a cupboard, is looking at me when I'm sleeping. So instead of just stay in that position or looking back slowly, I just immediately flip my back and look at in that specific corner where I feel that eyes is watching, and where that specific corner is where the light switch are. So I decided to stand up, turn on the light switch, and look around the room. It's like I'm establishing dominance. Like, I'm not scared of you. So I was waking up, but yeah, there's nothing that. But after I did that, it's gone. That feeling is gone. I don't know what is that. Maybe it's just. I never felt stuff like that before. Oh yeah, but that happened during the time when I was drawing a lot of monsters, a lot of my drawing, a lot of my art during that period was a lot of monster, a lot of cryptids, horror stuff that I made. Okay, jury. Wait, not jury. Referee. Yeah, automatic assault. Have you tried recording yourself? I did, but there are times when there's voices of me. I didn't do it regularly though, but there are times when there are a sound of me being recorded, but it was like just like a few seconds, so I can't really tell whether it's just me doing like that when I sleep, or it's actually me, if it's actually me talking. She might have think you gotten possessed by something under the bed. Yeah, she's going to think a little inconvenience happening in her house is the ghost that possessed you, followed her home. I'm gonna work for now. Have fun, Lana. Okay, I'm not okay. Like the Eldritch monster she is. If you ever become me and try that kind of prank, you don't need to do all that to scare my family. All you need to say is, I don't believe in Jesus, and they'll think you got possessed by the Antichrist or something. Hilarious story. My god, it's raining hard right now. It's completely normal thing to fear blood. It's called having sympathy. for another human being. Reverse vampire. Missing blood in movies. Missing blood in real life. Thank you for the fun stream, Keita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying. Check my Discord. I sent you a screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna check Discord now. Max HP. Whoa. Attack 184. Defense and elemental mastery plus 23. I'm so sleepy. Me too. I'm gonna sleep soon. 356. 579. Yeah. I forgot my venti wait, everything is zero? Like your artifact, your goblet is zero? Yeah, I'm gonna show you my venti build. Not venti build, like my venti stat next time on my next Genshin stream. That was so... yeah, that's interesting. But 356? Is that normal? Okay, who do we raid today? Okay, I'm gonna raid Miss Abyss. Because I've never raid Miss Abyss before, so let's go and raid her. She's playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I wanna... ooh, this game looks really good. I hate not having PC! Sorry, I'm sorry. I hate not having PC because, yeah, I saw people playing really cool games that I wish I could play. And maybe one day when I play that game, it's no longer hype. People were probably forgetting about the game, and I only just started playing the game. Oh, wait. How did I disconnect it from chat? See you on the next stream. Looking forward to when you get a new PC. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to that too. Okay, send a lot of love, a lot of love to Miss Abyss. She's really cool. I wanted to watch her play this game too. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let's go and raid Miss Abyss. Wait. Let's go and raid Miss Abyss. Wait. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna raid her. Bye bye, bye everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. Now send a lot of love to Miss Abyss. Bye bye for hanging out.
Hey, that's one of the good ones. Let's keep in mind